So, as y'all know, a few days ago, I actually reviewed another Westside Gunn project because he did like a double release thing where he dropped the EP and then the album right afterward. Immediately, I just want to say, album is much better. I actually seen a comment in the last one I did, surprisingly, that someone like agreed with my opinion that they can't really listen to albums of his because they don't like think his style goes well on whole albums, and they honestly kind of put it better than I did. I do think though this is the only, like, besides that EP, this is the only like full release of a Westside Gunn project that I've ever listened to. One way I can put it is that it definitely sounds like the cover, if that makes sense. The cover is like a perfect A-list cover I mean, it's already cool, but like, if you include the fact that, like, if you look at that and you kind of picture how the album might sound, it kind of sounds like that. It's like a rough, gritty, like the facial expression is kind of like, of the dude in the cover is like what you'd be making listen to the album. And I'm not particularly saying it's one of my favorite albums out there, but I did enjoy most of it. There's no real parts where I don't like. Just sometimes I don't really like how Westside Gunn has, for the lack of a better term, I'm gonna say run-on sentences. He'll say just like really long lines back to back to back, and it kind of has me maybe I'm just stupid, but I'm listening to it and it's like I don't know when the end of a line is, if that makes sense. He's kind of just talking and it's all running together, and that kind of makes it hard to listen to for me. Maybe I'm stupid. Like, literally, maybe that is legitimately it. Maybe my ears haven't matured enough to listen to it. I have seen people say in my comments that I need to grow up and expand my listening. The JPEG Mafia project is what they said that on. But this album is like, it's different. You know, it is good. Don't get me wrong, it is good, and I did enjoy it. It's not one of my favorites. I don't really see many replay value out of this. The only real song that I see a bunch of replay value in is, what was it called? I have my playlist pulled up right here because I saved it to it. Speedy 40. I did enjoy Speedy 40. I did like that song. However, I will be the first to admit, I think the reason I enjoyed it a lot is because it's definitely the most like a traditional rap song, if that makes sense, and the most comparable to what I usually listen to. And by the way, it is really late at night, so if you think my voice is like deeper than usual, that's why. I listened to the version with DJ Drama on it. I know there's a version without DJ Drama. I listened to the one with DJ Drama because everything I've ever heard DJ Drama in, actually, I wouldn't go that far, because I think on his solo project there was a couple of the songs on there where I kind of felt like his presence wasn't needed. But like on Call Me If You Get Lost, I love Call Me If You Get Lost, by the way, and he has like DJ Drama on a bunch of those songs, and he does a great job. I really think Drama's inclusion on a bunch of those songs improves the album. This is another case where I feel like it improves the project. I definitely think it improves it, like, significantly. It would not be the same. I don't want to say he carries it, but I do think the project would be significantly less enjoyable if Drama wasn't on it. Because I think he just brings like a type of energy on an album like this. And I'm not even saying that because I'm a big DJ Drama fan. I'm really not even that big of a fan of his. But I feel like this is like his perfect environment. Like, this is a great type of album and a great type of sound to have him in, and have him significantly boost your presence, like the song presence. Another thing is, I definitely think Westside Gunn's voice, it's not bad. I'm not even saying it's bad, and I don't dislike it to the degree that I dislike Kodak Black's, but I definitely think his voice sounds off on a couple of these songs, because he has like this high-pitched, raspy, and like just higher toned all at the same time. Like, it's I don't know. I've just never been a big fan of his voice. I do think on the right type of song, it works really good. Like, his voice and his verse works amazing on Lost Forever. On the Travis Scott song, it works amazingly, and that's a really good verse. And I think, honestly, it works on Speedy 40, and it works on a couple other ones. but not every single song. It does not work on no. I like the intro of this project. Like, I like how it starts. It kind of gets you into the vibes. It's not even really him rapping, because the first two songs are just like noise. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like little interlude type things. But that's what they are. They're intros. They're preparing you for what you're going to listen to with no real rapping or nothing. It's just like, you're going to hear something that sounds like this sound. And it works. You know what I'm saying? I like albums like that the intro isn't necessarily the person bringing you into the sound. It's just the sound itself, if that makes sense. Overall, I think I'm going to give this project about a 6 out of 10. I did enjoy it, but not necessarily to a crazy extent. It's good. It's not run of the mill. It's not average. It is good, but it's not much beyond average. Like, I find it slightly more enjoyable than I would have found just something that was just like mid. You know what I mean? But to be honest, it wasn't too far away from being mid. I actually almost called it a 5 out of 10 before I thought about it a little more. I think I'm noticeably catching up on projects. Kendrick Lamar freaking surprise dropped an album today, so I have to do a review. You'll see that one after you see this one. But anyway, like I said, overall 6 out of 10. If you made it to the end of this video and you want to show a little bit of extra support, you absolutely can. If all you want to do is hit the subscribe button and like, you absolutely can do that, and you'll have my greatest appreciations. But if you want to show even more, you can join the Patreon for as little as $1.50 a month with the link in the description. I've got tons of merch you can buy. I've got tons of songs you can listen to. I've got like every social media you can go follow. Literally, you can do whatever you want if you want to show a little extra support. Basically, you can do it. I'm getting a PC for Christmas, probably relatively soon, and I'm going to start streaming. So there's going to be a Twitch description down there, so watch out for that. If you want to show more support, just know you can. I greatly appreciate it, and I love y'all. I hope you're having a good day.